Good morning, everybody. Hello. Okay, good morning. We will begin our service with the ringing of the temple bell. At this time, please silence your cell phones and listen quietly as the sounding of the kancho is an invitation to settle our hearts and minds as we prepare to receive the Dharma. Thank you.
Namanam, 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 namanam.
Aloha and welcome to today's Hiroshima Remembrance service, which commemorates the 80th anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This service is being hosted in collaboration with the Kona Hiroshima Kenjinkai. I'm Claudia Chang. I'm the president of the Kenjinkai, and I will serve as your MC today. I know that maybe some of you are expecting to see Council Chairperson Holeka Inaba today, but he had a family emergency, so he couldn't be here today. And I'd like to welcome our friends from Japan zooming in, as well as our friends, the Hosokawa Ohana, former Mayor Mitch Roth and Mrs. Noriko Roth. Thank you for joining us today.
おはようございます。今日は、広島の原爆慰霊祭にお越しくださいましてありがとうございます。これはコナ広島県人会の主催で行われます。広島県人会のクラウディアちゃん会長さん、クラウディアちゃん、皆さんご存知だと思います。
I'd also like to introduce Mina Narita. She's the Konohana Middle School Japanese teacher, and she'll be our interpreter today. So thank you, Mina. On August 6, 2025, the world solemnly remembered the 80th anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima with services and peace ceremonies all over the world. These ceremonies are a reminder of the devastating impact of nuclear warfare and the importance of peace. As the number of surviving hibakushas, the atomic bomb survivors, are dwindling, these commemorations highlight the importance of preserving their testimonies and advocating for a nuclear-free world. Today's guest speaker, Mrs. Mei Kobayashi, who's on Zooming from Japan, will highlight this as she would like to continue to spread the thoughts of the A-bomb survivors who are still sharing their stories even in their advanced ages.
2025年8月6日は、広島に原爆が落とされて80年になります。で、広島でのそのサービスだったり、慰霊祭だったりとかを、世界中で、平和を、願う式典となっております。このセレモニーというのは、とても大切なもので、悲惨な爪痕を残したその核爆弾、を、それから原爆の被爆者である皆さんの、お話を伝えていくことがとても大切です。今日は、ゲストスピーカーとして小林芽さん、日本からfrom Japan 日本からZoom で、お話をしていただくことになっております。
For today's service, assisting Reverend Blaine with technical support are Alan Matsumoto, Joey Gassman, and Stephen Kaneko. Corinne Chong is our organist, and Betty Takeoka will lead the singing. And of course, our Japanese English interpreter, Sensei Mina Narita. So please rise and let us start the service with the Vandana Tisarana led by Reverend Blaine. Please chant both the Pali and English parts together with him.
Namanda, Butnamanda, 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 Butnamanda. Namanda.
Please remain standing for the aspiration will be shared by Reverend Blaine.
Please join me in Gasho. We gather this morning as friends in the Dharma, as fellow travelers along the journey of life. With the members of the Kono Hiroshima Kenjinkai, we gather in fellowship and remembrance to mark the 80th anniversary of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings and to share our heartfelt wish for peace. As we navigate this turbulent time of chaos, division, and conflict, let us always strive toward creating a more peaceful and humane world with kindness and compassion for everyone. May we strive to embody the aspiration of Amida Buddha from the Juseige, or verses reaffirming the vows, written on the Hiroshima Peace Bell. Jin Riki Endai Ko, Fu Sho Mu Sai Do, Shoujo Sanku Myo, Ko Sai Shu Yakunan. Emitting a great light with my majestic power, I will completely illuminate the boundless worlds, dispelling thereby the darkness of the three defilements. I will deliver all beings from suffering and affliction. May we always take refuge in the Buddha, the one who shows us the way in this life, the Dharma, the way of understanding and love, and the Sangha, the community that lives in harmony and awareness. Entrusting in the dynamic working of all-inclusive wisdom and all-embracing compassion, we call the name of Amida, the Buddha of infinite light and life, in gratitude, joy, and awareness. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda.
Please be seated. We will now have the offering of incense, and we invite all Sangha members in attendance to please come up and offer incense if you wish, starting with the front rows and moving towards the back. And please use all incense burners. Please use both incense burners. Let us now observe a moment of silence meditation.
Namandab, 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 namandab.
Reverend Blaine will now lead the chanting of the Sutra Jushige. Words can be found on page 55 in the Judo Shinshu service book. So this is the service book on page 55.
The Buddha of infinite light and life made vows to embrace all beings equally without exception. These vows promise to create a perfect world where no suffering or evil exists and guides us to supreme awakening. The Jusei or verses reaffirming the vows is a poetic summary of the basic intention of the 48 vows made by Amida Buddha to attain supreme enlightenment, to save all who are suffering, and to declare universal liberation through the name Namo Amida Butsu. We chant the words of the Buddha as a reminder of these great vows of compassion made to liberate and to awaken all beings. 시중이 된건 흥엔 이승가이 호소 고생 그도규호 조다이 시중 세포 시시그 그요 이사이무 그소 그시도 그혼 간내 신조만 도그위 산가요 뇨붓명의 지 쓰닷미 부셔 간가 그외니 도시 사이쇼선 시간 야공아 나이센노 간도 고그쇼 텐닝 도유진명에 나만나무 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 나만답 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 나만답.
Please write for the Gata living gratefully. Words can be found on page 132 in the purple Gata book. And please sing along with Betty.
Let's all live in harmony, trying to live as one. All of us together, always, living life with Buddha's love. Hand in hand we move along. Let's all live in peace. loving all our friends and family, showing thanks for all they do. Hand in hand we move along, let's all live in peace. Strive to be the best we can, living gratefully.
You may be seated. Thank you very much, Betty. So I'd like to introduce Sensei Mina Narita. She is going to introduce Mr. Tadashi Hosokawa, as he's going to introduce our guest speaker.
おはようございます。昨年度のノーベル平和賞を日本原水爆被害者団体協議会が受賞しました。そして今年、被爆80年を迎え、原水爆被爆者は年々高齢化し、被害の実態は風化しようとしています。それを防ぐために、今、多くの戦争を知らない世代が過去の経験を伝える活動に力を注いでいます。
I'd like to introduce Mr. Hosokawa first. Mr. Tadashi Hosokawa is honorary president of Derica Wings and also honorary chairman of Hatsukaichi City Chamber of Commerce. He was the guest speakers last 2 years at this memorial service. The 2024 Nobel Peace Prize has been awarded to the Japanese Confederation of A and H bomb sufferers organizations, known in Japanese as Nihon Hidankyo. Hiroshima marks 80 years since atomic bombing, and as the surviving hibakusha grow older, the memory of their suffering is gradually fading. To ensure that these tragic events are not forgotten, younger generations who have never experienced war themselves are dedicating their efforts to passing down the survivors' stories and experiences.
その一人が今日のスピーチをお願いした小林芽衣さんです。小林さんは私の母校である広島国体寺高校を今年卒業され、広島大学総合科学部に進学されました。
Mei Kobayashi is one of those young people. Today, she will deliver a speech. Mei graduated this year from my alma mater, Hiroshima Kokutaiji High School, and is now studying at School of Integrated Arts and Sciences at Hiroshima University, a national university in the city.
彼女は高校時代から地元の新聞社のジュニアライターとして被爆者の取材活動をはじめ、姉妹校との平和授業の企画や平和記念公園でのガイドなどで活躍してきました。
Since her high school days, she has been active as a junior writer for a local newspaper, interviewing atomic bomb survivors, organizing peace educational program with sister schools, and guiding international visitors through the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park.
若い感性で捉えた平和への思いにぜひ皆さん耳を傾けてください。
Please take a moment to listen to her heartfelt reflections on peace shaped by her youthful perspectives.
Good morning, everyone in Hawaii. I'm Kobayashi, a first-year student at Hiroshima University. Mr. Tadashi Hosokawa, thank you for introducing me. It's a great honor for me to be speaking here today, following in the footsteps of Mr. Tadashi Hosokawa, a respected senior from Hiroshima Kokutai High School, and who gave this memorial speech in previous years. And to be honest, I wondered if I was worthy of taking on such an important role this day. So thanks to this tension, it's before 6 a.m. in Hiroshima, but I don't feel sleepy at all. So then from now, I'd like to begin my speech. And can you see the screen slide? I'd like to begin my speech by offering my deep respect to those who lost their lives to the atomic bomb and by sharing my hope for peace. 80 years ago, on August 6, 1945, the first atomic bomb in human history was dropped on Hiroshima. It exploded 600 meters above the city. Surface temperature of the fireball was about 7,700, hotter than the surface of the sun. So it was as if a small sun had suddenly fallen over the heads of ordinary citizens. How hot, how painful, how terrifying it must have been. We can never fully comprehend the suffering they endured. Hiroshima Kokutai High School, where I graduated from, was close to the hypocenter. That day, 369 students and teachers lost their lives. Learning this history, I felt that their death must not be in vain. So I started peace activities, such as interviewing atomic bomb survivors and peace activists. Through these activities, I met many survivors. Some spoke their experiences running tears. Some showed me the burn scars keloid left by the bomb. One survivor, a 106-year-old woman, shared her story, and she passed away just 6 months later. The testimony. I believe that she risked her life to share her experience with us, the younger generation, as a final act of love and responsibility. From these experiences, I realized that the issue of nuclear weapon is not over, even after 80 years. From this, half a year ago, I interviewed Mr. Hiroshi Shimizu, an 82-year-old survivor. Nuclear weapons release not only heat and blast, but also much radiation. Radiation increases the risk of cancer and other serious illnesses. He suffered from 7 different diseases likely caused by his exposure. And one survivor has cancer more than 20 times in his life. Even if they survived the day of the atomic bomb, they are forced to live with the constant fear of illness. Mr. Shimizu said, a bomb survivor carry the bomb with them until they die. And yet today, There are about 12,000 nuclear weapons in the world that could cause such a horrible situation. Some believe in nuclear deterrence, the idea that keeping such weapons ensures peace. But can peace truly be built by threatening others? And can we really call that peace? I told Mr. Smith that I want to share your story and your wish for peace as a storyteller. He replied, I'm so happy to hear that. But just 2 weeks later, he passed away. This is our reality. As a number of survivors who can directly speak about the horror of nuclear weapons decrease, global tensions around these weapons continue to rise. This this year marks 80 years since the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Meanwhile, wars and conflicts continue taking innocent lives every day. The third use of nuclear weapon against the city could happen at any time. That's why I believe it's so meaningful to speak about peace for Hawaii. Hiroshima and Hawaii, once the opposite side of war now stand together for peace. This moment is a symbol of hope, showing we can move beyond the past and build a peaceful world together. To not repeat the evil, we ordinary people must remember the tragedy of 80 years ago. We must think of it as finished or someone else's problem. We must learn from the past and use those lessons for the future. Let's work together for a world where everyone can live safely, equally, and with a smile. This concludes my memorial address. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mei Kobayashi. Your message is very inspiring, and I think we all need to work, towards world peace and a nuclear-free world. Thank you. Myrna Kunihiro will now lead us in reading of the Shinshu Pledge. You can find it in the plastic handout on the back of the pew.
The Shinshu Pledge. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I will live through life with strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I will put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Discerning the right path, I will spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I will respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind.
Now we will have, thank you, Myrna. Now we will have the offertory presentation by Mana Tanaka, and she's Mr. Hosokawa's granddaughter. So mahalo for your generosity, everyone. Thank you, Mana. We will conclude today's service with the singing of the gata, the nembutsu. So can everybody please rise?
Namannam, 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 namannam.
You may be seated. So this concludes today's Hiroshima Remembrance Service. And here are just some announcements, upcoming schedule and events of services and events. So for the next 3 Sundays, there will be no Sunday services. So August 17, August 24, and August 31, we're going to be on summer break. So good time to travel and catch up on your ever-growing to-do list. Sunday services at 10 a.m. will resume on September 7th when we will observe Grandparents' Day, and the guest speaker will be Darin Katayama. Okay, so that will be on Sunday, September 7th, Darin Katayama. Regular Dhamma service will begin on Sunday, September 14th, and autumn Ohigan service will be held on the following Sunday, September 21st. And all services do begin at 10 a.m. Here's the big one, sorry. Okay. Heads up, the Konahonganji Buddhist Women's Association 125th celebration is scheduled for Saturday, September 27th. It's going to be at 10 o'clock with a luncheon to follow at 11:30. And everyone is welcome to come and join us. Bishop Toshiyuki Umitani will share a Dharma message. And at the luncheon, the Kona Taisho Koto ladies will be performing. Maybe we're going to get some taiko, just waiting for them to confirm. But to help us plan for the lunch count, please RSVP using the form in the August GHO, call the temple office by August 31st. And in case you happen to be like me, go put the paper on the side, you're going to forget about it. I left a whole bunch in the back that you can grab some today, fill it out, and return it to myself or to Assistant Reverend Linda. And, of course, we're still welcoming donations for the celebration. And the donations that we collect are used to pay for the beautiful gifts, including this nice koa podium we have. We also bought some hanako of flower trays to use for special occasion. And when you go in the social hall today, we have new draperies on the stage. The valance with the Konahonganji wisteria logo embroidered with gold thread, but not gold thread, I should say gold color thread. Okay, they're not gold thread, gold color thread. That's going to be coming and will be added on August 22nd. So by the time we do our celebration, we're going to have the brand new valance. It's going to look very beautiful with the gold thread. So I want to also thank everybody who donated items for our Ramit sale yesterday. And thank you for those of you who came shopping. There's a saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. And some of us went home with lots of treasures yesterday. So mahalo everybody for supporting the upcoming BWA 125th celebration. And when you go in the social hall today for refreshments, we have a lot of free DVDs, and a lot of them are Japanese. Yeah, the DVDs, songs, and movies. They're on a table in the social hall. So please help yourself to them if you'd like to take them. And of course, we welcome a small donation. Okay. Is there any other announcements, Reverend Blaine?
No.
Okay, if not, thank you again, everybody. Thank you, Ms. May Kobayashi. Oh,
Hiro-san.
sorry. Oh, sorry, sorry.
I'm currently collecting a signature to petition for the revival of Japan Airlines direct flight between Kona and Narita. So your signature would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to support this, I'll be at the social floor afterwards, so please feel free to come by. And I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone who has signed so far. Mahalo. ただいま、日本航空へのコナ成田直行便の復活を求める署名を行っております。皆様のご署名をいただけると大変にありがたいです。もしご賛同いただけるようでしたら、この後私もソーシャルホールの方におりますので、ご協力をよろしくお願いいたします。また、今までにご署名をいただいた方は、この場をお借りして御礼を申し上げます。よろしくお願いいたします。
Oh, Claudia, I just have one quick announcement. This is our last service for this month, for the next few weeks, and so we actually won't get to see Riley Asakura. He will be traveling to Arizona to go to college. So best wishes, and we look forward to seeing you come back and visit us during the break. So. Oh, and also, welcome back to Kayla Aoki Davidson. So welcome back. Good to see you. So.
And Riley was one of our Buddhist Women's Association scholarship recipients. So congratulations and good luck, Riley. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mei Kobayashi-san, and everybody for your in-person and virtual attendance today. So those of you on Zoom, you may leave at any time. Those of you here today, please join us for refreshments in the social hall. And much appreciation to the members of our Kona Hiroshima Kenjinkai who brought the goodies to share, to the Hosokawas for joining us today, the former Mayor Roth and Mrs. Roth for joining us, and for some of the new faces that I haven't seen in a long time, like Suzanne Kim. Thank you very much, Suzanne. And thank you to those joining us on Zoom, especially those in Japan, because it is now like almost 6 o'clock in the morning in Japan. So please be safe, have a nice summer break, and we look forward to seeing you in the future services. Join us in the social hall. Aloha.
So Elaine Sukuyama did the